Hi, my name is Brittany, and this is Memorial Day weekend 2013, and we are doing short stories, no more than 5 to 7 minutes. So for those of you who like it short and sweet, we're going to be doing more of these. There are other videos that are longer, and they have their purpose. Don't avoid them. They have their purpose. So, this is a very important subject. I'm just looking at my notes. And for those of you, this is a caveat, this is an important point. For those of you who are going to write me and start giving me criticisms and advice and stuff on this subject, don't. And I'll tell you why. The subject is about depression and suicide, okay? And I'm going to give you the name of the video in a second. There are many different angles to this, and I am not glazing over it and trying to tell you that somehow or other this is a subject that can be covered in 7 minutes. It's not. It's to give you some ideas of things to think about, what we call the 30,000 foot level, the executive summary of things that you may want to consider and avenues you may want to go down to get your answers. Now, the video is called Suicide versus Uncorking the Genie. Now, what that means is you've got depression or acting out, whether it's, I don't know, cutting or hurting yourself or bulimia or eating disorders, all kinds of stuff, versus going and doing what you want. Okay, so that's the other half of it. And what is it that you want? Well, you're watching these videos because you're obviously looking for an outlet and looking for some kind of cues to move forward with your transition. I have to tell you that once you do move forward, you will find yourself way more relaxed, and all those feelings of suicide and all that, it's just going to go away. Those depression issues are just symptomatic. They're caused by you not taking action. So why are you not taking action? Are you not taking action because your family's in your way, your friends are in your way, you have a spouse? I don't want to say in your way, but complication. And don't ever assume that your wife is never going to talk to you again. Don't ever assume that your parents are never going to talk to you again. The situation may change. Your relationships are going to change with them, with your friends, with spouses, with parents, relatives. It is the way it is. Okay. So, you'll feel better, but you have to see the light at the end of the tunnel. In other words, you're here, you want to be here, you have to walk down the hallway, which is basically your transition. You can't walk around, which is basically what I call avoidance. Okay, you have to go through things, you can't go around them. So, if you could see the big picture of what's at the end of that hallway, you'll feel a lot better. And you just keep your eye on the ball, as they say. This is not a new expression, it's way old. No situation is hopeless, but if you're unsuccessful based on your position, change it. For example, move where you live, change your job, ask someone to represent you when you're talking with your parents or your employer if you need to improve your position relative to where you have been. Okay? Make things better. One last point. Most cities, major metropolitan cities, have LGBT centers. There's also meetup.com, meetup.com, meetup.com. And there are many LGBT organizations in there. For those of you who want some overview information about LGBT centers and how to find them, you can write me, and if I get enough of it, I will post the links. But like I always tell you, if you want it, you have to work for it. So With that said, I hope that this is a start for you. Remember what I said. There is no reason, believe me, I've had the depression too, and there's no reason for it. When you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you will change. So if you had enough of feeling depressed, you're going to do something about it, right? Okay, so that's the point here. Alright, have a great day. Okay, bye.